ending a 49-year-long union. The announcement was made live and simultaneously on the national televisions of Niger, Burkina Faso and Mali. The three countries are withdrawing from the West African regional bloc known as ECOWAS, which includes all 16 West African nations. The organization imposed sanctions against the three nations after their militaries took power in a coup in recent years. ECOWAS is calling for a return to civilian rule. The joint decision to leave the union is an act of defiance by the military juntas in the face of sanctions that limit border movements and the ability to trade, hurting the country's already vulnerable economies.
ECOWAS allegedly adopted an irrational and unacceptable stance by imposing sanctions that were illegal, illegitimate, inhumane and irresponsible, in violation of its own statutes.
Created in 1975, the Economic Community of West African States was intended to bring closer economic ties, prevent military coups, and protect democracy. Critics now see it as a club for corrupt and aging African leaders, clinging to power out of touch with the aspiration of their young population and influenced by the West.
If our people say we want to be governed by a military man, why are we going to refuse them? Is it ECOWAS that comes to give us food? Does ECOWAS pay our soldiers? And why should it have a say in how we govern ourselves?
Last September, the junta leaders of the three nations signed a mutual defense pact they call the Sahel State Alliance. It commits each country to come to the other's defense if their territorial integrity is threatened both from internal and external forces. Many in this region say this is an important issue the West African bloc has failed to address. For the junta leaders, the needs of Mali, Niger and Burkina Faso feels ignored by ECOWAS. It is a relationship they no longer want to be a part of. Nicolas, Haque, Al Jazeera.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.